just went out and bought this kennel off someone that was selling it. It's a lot smaller, but we can lift it up without having to use the carts, and it's got a top for the tarp to go over it. And that way we can have like a slanted roof and don't have to worry about snow building up on it. Just got the meat birds moved out here the other day. The birds are getting a lot bigger. I thought one of those Rhode Island Reds was a male because of how much it was feathering out, but now I don't know because now both of them look the same. Maybe we have both females. Was it you? Ow! Really? I think this is the one I thought was female because it's got a bigger comb now. Which one are you? Yeah, that's the one I thought was female, but now that one has a bigger comb and this one doesn't. But this is the one I thought was male because of the feathering out of it was kind of weird. But now they kind of look similar, so I kind of wanted another male because then we could have hatched more, but we also don't really need that many more birds. There's the little Surima that I thought was going to be a boy, but now I'm thinking it's going to be a female. There was the little one that had the crop problems before. What are you making noise for? It's the little milflare looking one. One of the black ones, and then the rooster was also one of the black ones that got a lot of white patterning on its neck. These sapphire gems they're docile, but they really like to peck my fingers or my legs. You just looked at my finger when I was closing that latch. You wanna come peck my hand again? We really need to get the geese and ducks moved out of this part. Their pen is not good either because they make such a mess. Why are you standing up today? I'm not sure what is wrong with her. I can see that she's had green looking poop. It's all dried up there now. All she's had to eat is feed. Oh, did you eat all your food? I only see dust left in here. Unless somebody got in here and ate it from you. Gotta change her water. Seems to be doing better now, especially if she ate her food. But I thought it was a hip problem. Now I'm wondering if she ate something toxic. Because she was standing up before. But then she went into not being able to even get up. And now she's standing up again. So I'm thinking maybe she ate something. But I found a recipe for something to flush out their systems. Because I was thinking molasses at first, but I wasn't sure. I've never done a molasses for that type of thing, so I wasn't sure about that, but I found one for Epsom salts. So hopefully we can find plain ones. I couldn't find any that didn't have anything in it, so I found one that had coconut oil in it, which you can eat coconut oil, but that's a non-ingestible one, because I haven't seen them do it since. But after we got all the stuff that we needed, I noticed he hasn't been limping, and I was going to check him yesterday. I got to check him today and see if he still has bumblefoot. If he does, he's going to become a bucket duck. I saw that from that Goldshaw farm. If he even eats it now, it might have just healed up on its own. I took down all the netting that was on this side that we had that was temporary. Because I took a part off that we had from the meat bird pen. We have one side panel that we didn't use. Oh, that managed to fall off. I wonder how that happened. I was going to put the wire from out there. I was going to bring that in here and cut it to size to go along here. But when I went to go over to look and see if we didn't have chicken wire, I found the panel. And then I had already put that in here just to let her have more shelter if she wanted. And since I saw that, I figured that's light and a lot easier to move and get set up than trying to cut and zip tie wire all along there. This year I'm planning on selling hatching eggs from probably almost all of them for the entire year. Because hatching them on their own is just a little bit chaotic. Selling them off doesn't work as well. We don't really have as good of an area or a market for getting them sold once they're already older. I do want to get that one that has angel wing processed. There's another male that we hatched that's got a very dark patch on the back of its head. I want to get that one done. We'll probably wind up processing most of the males that we hatched out this year that are left. Oh, there he is. He's in that back, preening himself. He's got that dark patch on the back of his head. There will be a lot of pilgrim and Emden crosses because some of these white ones are Emden females, not just all pilgrim males. We decided to keep the Pekin ducks. I'll go up there in a bit and get those on here. But we will have Swedish ducks, the buffs, and the Welsh harlequins. I'm probably going to split them up and put one with the Swedish and one with the buffs, possibly. Kind of wish we had an extra male now. I did see McMurray Hatchery had some Welsh harlequins still available, but I really don't want that many, like maybe, I would say 5 at the very most. So I have been letting the meat birds free range, and then I put a little bit of fencing up to kind of keep them all together, which they were doing. So I have just the really cheap fencing and just the plastic stakes. Just have something that was easier to get up and move around. There's the 3 Freedom Rangers that we got. We have the ducks in there, and I just moved in the Cornish with them because until now I was closing up the Cornish with all the other chickens at night, but in the morning I was letting them out and separating them from the chickens because they just, if you have meat birds, you know how much they poop. But now I have this, so they have their pen enclosure, and then they can come out here and not just be cooped up in there. Those ducks moved out of there. That's part of the reason I bought that new kennel, so that we can shut them in with the geese for a little while. Oh, and those meat birds like to get inside their food dishes and sit in them. But instead of butchering the ducks, I guess we've decided to keep them all. I would want to just butcher the males that are extra, but it's going to be a while till we can tell for sure. But yeah, there's all of them. They will be processed in about 2 weeks.